You ever been in one of those interviews, right, where they hit you with a question so out of left field, so completely unexpected that you just freeze? Your mind goes blank. I'm talking crickets, tumbleweeds, the whole 9 yards. Yeah, we've all been there. The truth is, interviews can be brutal, right? But the difference between totally bombing an interview and absolutely crushing it often comes down to one thing: preparation. See, when you walk into that room knowing you've prepped for those curveball questions, your confidence goes through the roof. Trust me, it's a game changer. So, in this video, we're gonna dive deep into some of the worst interview questions out there, the ones designed to trip you up, the ones that make you sweat a little extra. We'll break down why interviewers ask them and, more importantly, how to hit those answers out of the park and land that dream job. Now this question right here is a classic. It's a trap, right? They're trying to get you to air your dirty laundry, basically. But here's the thing, everyone has weaknesses. Everyone. The key is to be self-aware and choose a weakness that you're actively working on, something that doesn't completely disqualify you from the job. For example, maybe you're not the best at public speaking. Okay, fair enough. But instead of just saying that, tell them about the public speaking course you're taking or how you've been volunteering to present more at work to improve. See what I mean? You're showing them you're proactive, you're not afraid of a challenge, and you're committed to personal growth. That's the kind of attitude that impresses employers. This one is all about ambition, but also about how well you understand the company and the position. They want to know if you've thought about your future and if their company fits into those long-term goals. Now, nobody expects you to have it all figured out, right? Don't just say, "I want your job," even if that's secretly your plan. Instead, talk about the skills you want to develop, the experience you hope to gain, and how you see yourself growing within the company. For example, you could say, "In 5 years I see myself as a valuable member of this team with a deep understanding of," mention specific industry area, and contributing to, mention a specific company goal. See, you're aligning your aspirations with their needs, showing them you're invested in their success. That's a winning formula. Okay, this one can feel like they're asking you to brag, but it's really your chance to shine, to really sell yourself. This is where you highlight your unique value proposition. Think of it like this. What are the top 3 things that make you uniquely qualified for this specific role? And I'm not just talking about your skills here, it's about your experience, your personality, your work ethic, everything that makes you, well, you. For example, you could say, "I believe I'm the best candidate because of my proven track record," and mention a relevant achievement, my passion for, mention a relevant skill area, and my ability to mention a valuable soft skill within a team. Remember, this is your elevator pitch. Keep it concise, make it memorable, and leave them wanting more. Chapter 4. What's your salary expectation? The salary question. Always a tricky one, right? The key here is to do your research. Go on glassdoorsalary.com, and look up average salaries for similar positions in your area. Consider your experience level and your worth. Don't undersell yourself, but also don't price yourself out of the market. A good strategy is to give a range, rather than a specific number. For example, you could say, "Based on my experience and research, I'm targeting a salary between," mention your range for this role, and be prepared to negotiate. Know your worth, and don't be afraid to advocate for yourself. Chapter 5. Tell me about a time you failed. Nobody likes to talk about their failures, but this question is more about your ability to learn and grow from mistakes than anything else. They want to see that you're resilient, that you can bounce back from setbacks. Choose a specific example, something that demonstrates problem-solving skills and a positive attitude. Explain the situation briefly, what went wrong, and what you learned from the experience. For example, you could say, "In a previous project, I mentioned a mistake. I learned that," mention a specific lesson, "and since then I've implemented," mention a positive change, "to ensure it doesn't happen again." Remember, it's not about avoiding failure altogether, it's about how you handle it and what you take away from it. Chapter 6. What's your greatest strength? This one seems easy, right? But it's easy to fall into cliché traps. Don't just say you're a hard worker or a team player. Everyone says that. Instead, choose a strength that is relevant to the position and back it up with concrete examples. For example, if you're applying for a leadership role, you could say, "My greatest strength is my ability to motivate and inspire others. In my previous role, I mention a specific example of leadership and its positive outcome." See, you're not just making a claim, you're proving it. That's what makes your answer powerful and believable. Outrow ace your next interview. So there you have it, guys. Those are some of the toughest interview questions out there, but with the right preparation, you can handle anything they throw at you. Remember, practice makes perfect. The more you practice your answers, the more confident and comfortable you'll become. Now, I want to hear from you. What's the worst interview question you've ever been asked? Let me know in the comments below, and maybe we can break it down in a future video. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any future career advice and interview tips. Thanks for watching.